Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 18th day of June 2023, I'm going to take you over to Bullion so I can show you where the live spot prices ended the week. But before that, I'd like to thank each and every single one of our channel members for their support. Really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Now, over here to Bullion. Gold ended the week at 1969.71. Silver ended the week at 24.41. Platinum was 1,226. Was flat. And palladium was also flat at 1459.50. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, and the credit card PayPal payment for a quantity of 1 through 19 would be 44.06. Well, what's that? The difference of 24.41. That's the ask price of silver. You're looking at a premium of 19.65. So it's definitely going back up. And that's too bad, too, because really, I think the United States Mint has a lot to do with that. Here are the bullion sales, and they are reported each weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and we haven't really got any new sales here. Every highlight is still there, hasn't fallen off, and we're at 725,000 American Silver Eagles for the month of June. And here we are more than halfway through June. Will we see any more reported sales? I doubt it. I think we're stuck at 7.25. Now, got an interesting story. I was going to do this one last week for you, but here we are, Coin Week. And this is by NGC on June 14th. Title of this article is NGC Counterfeit Detection 2023 American Silver Eagle. And why are there, see, you got to ask yourself, why are there 2023 fakies? Well, probably because there's a huge demand for American Silver Eagles and not a whole lot of production. And I hear it is not a capacity problem at the United States Mint, because if they wanted to, they could make millions of these every single month. Now, back over here to Coin Week. It says there are numerous design flaws noted on this fake that reveal it is a poor imitation of one of the United States' most beautiful coins. Here we go. The obverse of the modern American Silver Eagle bullion coin features the magnificent Adolf A. Weinman's design from the Walking Liberty half dollar, okay, of a century ago. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. 1916, folks, all right? It shows Lady Liberty walking towards the rising sun while clad in the American flag and carrying oak and laurel leaves. NGC has graded more than 14 million Silver Eagles, more than any other coin. Isn't that amazing? So there you go. That is one fact, and they say that the Morgan and Peace dollars are the most coveted and collected American coin. Well, that might beg to differ. Now, recently, NGC received a Silver Eagle that had numerous problems, and it offers an excellent opportunity to review what to look for when evaluating the authenticity of these coins. And if you're buying these on eBay or wherever you're buying them, Facebook, Walmart, wherever, can you really see the authenticity of these coins? In hand, maybe, but not from a picture, possibly, and definitely not if it's a photograph of just a generic coin, correct? So we're going to show you some really wild stuff here. And underneath these pictures, it says Counterfeit 2023 Silver Eagle. And the image is courtesy of NGC. And wow, look at these. This is incredible. Now, it says here first, if you want to know if your coins are counterfeit or not, they got a little something here for you. And you really don't want to buy counterfeit coins. You really have to protect yourself. And since the United States Mint is not producing these coins to the quantity that they're desired in, the price is ridiculous. But more importantly, people, organizations, whoever are making these fakes are seeing this as an opportunity to fill that vacuum and score some of those high premiums. But what's interesting is, well, I got to show you the prices on these coins because they're not really scoring the high premiums, or are they? And I'll show you on eBay here in a minute. It's really incredible. Now it says first weigh your coin. In this case, the counterfeit Silver Eagle in question weighs 31.54 grams, about 1.4% higher than the expected troy ounce, 31.103 grams. That's not enough to condemn it as a fake. However, it should raise an eyebrow given that they are struck in 3/9 fine silver. Speaking of silver, a metallurgical analysis by NGC determined this coin, oopsies, is 65% copper. Wow, that's a copper round you got there. It's really nice. Oh, and it's zinc too, 21% zinc and 13.5% nickel, and less than 0.5% silver. That is not a happy camper, whoever purchased that. While the average collector doesn't have access to this equipment, you can still look at the edge, sometimes referred to as the third side of the coin, for a clue about its metal content, not mental content. Now, in this case, the coin is much too thick, as it would be expected from a planchet that is mostly copper, zinc, and nickel, which are less dense than silver. You know, kind of when you hold a, that third side up against the Canadian coin and the British Britannia up against American Silver Eagle, how they're kind of a little bit thicker than the American Silver Eagle. Yeah, like that. Now, if this coin had a correct thickness with these metals, it would its weight would be so low that a test with a scale would have easily determined it to be a fake. Isn't that interesting? So that's huge, folks. That's huge. So if it had the correct thickness, it would have tested easily to determine if it's a fake. That's huge. Now, the edge of this coin also holds another clue about its authenticity. The United States Mint recently moved the security notch to 3 o'clock. It's a little bit above 3 o'clock, actually, I think. It's closer to the Y. Now, and this coin has the notch in the correct place, but there are too few reads on the edge, only 149. You're going to count those all, folks? No, I don't think so. Which is dozens fewer than a genuine example would have. Now, how many would it have? Have you counted those? Good question, yeah. Overall, the whole coin is dark and flat. It just doesn't have the proper luster. It looks almost like an old milk-spotted silver eagle that has been heavily dipped in a solution in an attempt to make it more visually appealing. Yikes! But even more wow, yeah? But even ignoring everything else up to this point, a close examination of these coins definitely determines that it is in poor imitation. Here we go, folks. So these are the two images that we get to look at. The left here says the genuine American Silver Eagle, and on the right is a deceptive counterfeit. And these are courtesy of NGC. Counterfeit, real. Counterfeit, real. Look at the berries on there. Look at the stars on there. There's like 4 stars here, only 2 here, so they're missing 2 stars there. And they say these stars look like they're on top of the flag instead of woven into it. So here we go. You could play the game of spot the differences with the deviations in the design of the fake. On the obverse, the fake has, here we go. Did you ever play that game when you were a kid in like preschool or first grade? Is one of these doesn't look like the other? Could you imagine it could get you a job, land you a job? There you go. Spot the differences. And they're really remarkable. They really are. So here we go. Cartoonish berries amid the oak and laurel leaves. There's the cartoonish berries they're saying. Much less detail in the leaves themselves. So here's the leaves, the real deal. And then there's the fakies. Stars that just seem to be sitting on top of the flag rather than being part of it. Stars that are missing entirely. Look to the right of Liberty's head. There you go. Whoopsies. Forgot those. Whoops. A striped background behind the stars is a much more delicate crosshatch pattern. There's the crosshatch pattern there. Striations on Liberty's chest, which are linked to the counterfeit dye productions. And I think striations are like, have you ever seen those bodybuilders flex and pose and they got those lines across their muscles? Yeah, I think that's what striations are. Either way, but I may be wrong, but I don't know. That's kind of what I think of. Bodybuilders, yeah? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is the reverse, okay? And look at that. You can just tell the initials look a little smaller on the real deal than on the fake. And look at these. Those are like some really cartoony feathers compared to the ones here. So it says here, left, genuine American Silver Eagle, right, deceptive counterfeit. The reverse of this counterfeit Silver Eagle also has issues, including a lack of detail in the feathers of the eagle, as well as striations on the letters, another byproduct from the creation of the false dyes. And also, it looks like there might be, I don't know, maybe some machine doubling or some kind of doubling here at the U and the N and the IT, and none really here on the real one. All right. That's incredible. While this coin doesn't look like anything like it should have close, at an arm's length, it would likely fool many collectors. Absolutely, it would. Everybody knows that. Now, let's go to eBay. And look at this. You can buy 2023 American Silver Eagles for $26.80 from China. Are you with somebody who has none, 0 reviews, or you can buy one that has 3 reviews at 80% for $27.99. Now, folks, if you're buying these and the spot price of silver is $24.41. Now, obviously, if it was some year that the coin of the price of silver was really inexpensive, like 2002 or 3, and they're selling it for that much, okay, I kind of get it, but not really at the 2023 price levels. All right, the spot price, you're looking at 24 and change. Okay, 24.41. And if you just do the math, you think, okay, eBay, they take their cut, shipping takes their cut. So how is it that they can make any money on this if it is silver? Now, I'm not saying these are fake, but you got to do your homework, folks. And that is just interesting. Look at this one's last one, 44 sold. Congratulations. 39.54. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. You know what they say, if it's too good to be true, it might be. You might want to do your homework. And how can you do your homework? Well, I'm glad you asked. So let's go over here to the United States Mint webpage. And here we are, the American Eagle Silver Bullion coins. And you could also probably find one for the gold ones as well. But here we are. And bam. So you can see, and this actually zooms in quite lovely. We do this, bam. So there's the laurel and oak, there's the stars, and they don't look like they don't look as woven as they do on the other picture, but that is incredible. And I think this might be the proof, and the bullion actually might be different. I thought that was interesting. Wanted to share that with you. So here's the reverse, and look at those feathers don't look as, cartoony here on this one, do they? So there's that. You can look at this, and I'll leave a link in the description for this. And also, bam. So this was what happened when Director Ryder was in charge, and he comes from I guess it was a company that, well, was focused on anti-counterfeiting measures, and he introduced that into the United States Mint. So here we go. Here's a legacy of David J. Ryder right here. United States Mint, American Eagle Silver Proof coin. Redesigned key features. It's got the reeded edge variation, meaning that missing reed. Remember, the other one had 149, not enough, clearly. It's got a brand new design crafted in high detail using new technology. Medallic artist Michael Gaudioso's initials, bam. ESD, Artist Infusion Program Designer Emily Domstra's initials over here. And remember, they looked a little bit larger on the other one. It's got the specs here at the bottom. Artist Adolph A. Vineman's initials over here, bingo. And that is not the mint mark, folks, so don't be fooled. The mint mark is over here if it is going to be a proof or an uncirculated. The bullion has no mint mark. All right. I don't know. Okay, actually, it's over here. My bad. Shape of rays restored. I was thinking the other one. Anyway, flags drapery restored. Bam, right there. Liberty's bonnet and eye returned to the original sculpted intent. There you go. Redesigned key features. It isn't just the reeded edge. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's just what they're telling you about. What about the stars here? The laurel and oak there, as well as the sandals. Okay, those also changed. Lots of stuff. Can you spot the differences? Remember doing that when you were a kid? Isn't that incredible? So yeah, that is looks like the proof there. All right, now to the plus ones. This is good right here. This is Psalm 10:15. Break the power of the wicked, and the bad one will search for his wickedness and find it not. Yeah, so there you go. I think that's like his minions or the people that are influenced by these people here. I think I'm trying to wrap my head around it. When we break the power of the wicked, those tempted by that power of the wicked will be less likely to imitate them. That's huge. That is huge. Now over here to Tool H. Now this is a song, really interesting song. Some people think it's about an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder. I don't know. It's just, one thing about art I've learned is that it means something different to everybody. And what do you think it means? So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Stacker out.